What is going on, YouTube? Joe here with Culination Media, and welcome back for another episode of Pokemon Omega Ruby. This is episode number 55, and last time we completed our exploration of Sea Mauville. We got ourselves quite a few interesting things. We got ourselves TM13, which was Ice Beam. We unfortunately KO'd a Spiritomb, which attacked us, because, well, we didn't even KO it. It went for Memento, and that was the most ridiculous thing ever, and I'm still salty about it. But yeah, so we also picked up a scanner, which apparently Captain Stern was looking for. So we're going to go ahead and fly back to Slateport and give that to him, because apparently it's something interesting. So we're going to see what that is all about. I'm going to try to make this a shorter episode. Last time it ended up dragging on over 40 minutes, and that's kind of ridiculous. I know a lot of you don't mind the longer eps, but what is this? Is this Doofer Town? It is. But it's not necessary for it to be that long. For it to be like 25-ish minutes or so, or even 30 minutes is fine, but once it gets up over 40, that's kind of crazy if there's not some major event. We need to go to Slateport, and I have no idea where that is. Am I even going the right way? It's like, it's a port town. That's Mauville. Okay, it's close. It's close. It's on the other end of Cycling Road. It's got to be this. Oh yeah, and it's a port, so it's got to be by the ocean. Whoops. Sometimes I just don't think about things. So we'll land. And where is he? Is he at the harbor? I don't even know where to find him. It's been a while since we've been to Slateport. I kind of feel like he could be at the harbor. Is there anywhere else he would be that he like hangs out at? He's got a building, doesn't he? What is this? The Oceanic Museum. I don't think he's there. We don't need to use a rappel. That's not necessary. What is this building? Stern Shipyard. That's it. That's it. I knew there was something else. Okay, we're going to just head upstairs, because, yeah, that wasn't him behind the desk, was it? I hope not. I hope not. Where are you, Professor? Where are you? Or not Professor, Captain. Is this you? Oh, how are you doing? The other day I bumped into a guy who worked under me at Sea Mauville. He seemed pretty unsuccessful in his career now, but he was still apologizing for a mistake he'd made in the past. He said something like, "I'm terribly sorry that I lost the odd keystone." I don't remember it at all, but it made me feel nostalgic and happy. Okay, you're not Captain Stern. And we already did that, the odd keystone shenanigans. Who are you? Making a large ship is fun. Okay. I think that was him downstairs. I just ran right by him. I just ran right by him. Can I walk over here? I can. Shipbuilding is an art. A lot of things can't be figured out by calculations on paper. I really could use some advice from a veteran sailor who knows the seas. Okay, maybe you are at the harbor then. Where is Captain Stern? These are all just, like, scientist guys. Maybe I should have went to the harbor, I guess. Whoops, my bad. For some reason, I just didn't think he would be here. There he is. Just chilling. Oh, that device that you have there is the scanner from Sea Mauville. That could make our expeditions really take off. Would you do me a favor and let me take that scanner off your hands? If we say yes, do we get something? Okay, we handed over the scanner, so we better get something. Yes, thanks. This will help our research a lot. Take this bell as a token of my appreciation for your generosity. A bell? The clear bell? Is that for what I think it is? The bell figures in old legends from the Johto region. I know exactly what this is. When I was working on Sea Mauville, I had a lad working under me who was from those parts, and he gave me that. If I remember rightly, his family passed down some special dance style, like the kimono style dance. But it was only for the girls, so as a lad, he came here looking for work. He always kept that bell on his person, but sometimes when we were up top there at Sea Mauville, that bell would ring, and it would almost seem to glow. It sure was mysterious, alright. I've held on to it all these years, but I'd be happy if it could serve you some use now. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I know what we're doing this episode. I know what we're doing this episode. Let's get our Eon Flute back out. We're headed back to Sea Mauville, even though we've done everything there. Oh, this is pretty exciting. Not gonna lie, this is pretty freaking exciting. Now the question is, can I find Sea Mauville again on the map? That is the ultimate question. It's south of here, right? Wait, that's Pacific Logtown. So it should be over here somewhere. Can I just... That's Route 109. Is that Sea Mauville? Ah, okay. I was like, it kind of looks familiar. I'm so excited. We're about to capture a legendary in this episode. And that's basically going to kick off a long string of legendaries to capture because there's a lot of them that we can round up. More than I had anticipated would be in this game, but there's a ridiculous amount of them. So here we are. Let's go up. The clear bell in your bag seems to be glowing faintly. This is really exciting. This is really freaking exciting. I have Ultra Balls and Gardevoirs out in the front, so we're looking good. Well, maybe that's what that deck was for, because there was nothing up here. Let's go... Can we just walk up here? We can. Oh, and there's a portal. A mysterious ring is floating in the air. A mystical presence seems to be lurking within it. Would you like to examine it? Yes, I would. And that can only mean one thing. That can only mean one thing. And out of the ring just drops Ho-Oh. Hello, Mr. Mystical Bird. Level 50. He's exerting his pressure. Let's T-Wave you before we do anything. This music is pretty funky, too. We should be okay. We have plenty of Ultra Balls. I don't think... Fire Blast. That's not okay. That really didn't do that much. I'm going to Moon Blast you. I don't think that's going to kill because you're a Ho-Oh. And it's not very effective. Wow, that did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. He's going to go for Punishment. And should I go for Psychic? I feel like that's just a bad play, though. Yeah, I'm just going to go for Moonblast again. I feel like Psychic is a really bad play, because I don't want to kill this thing. And can we get a special attack drop? Oh, you have Sacred Fire. Never mind. Never mind, I'm just dead. That's a beautiful animation. That blue fire is crazy. Okay, so he's paralyzed, and he has Sacred Fire, Fire Blast, and Punishment. That's not good because they're all 5 PP moves, and you're going to start struggling, aren't you? Oh yeah, and we have a Ducklet. We have a freaking Ducklet. Let's see. Let's see. I could go into Mike and Lava Plume you. I could go into Toad and Ice Fang you, because that's Power Flinch. And I think that's what I want to do. It's a neutral hit, so it should do decent damage. Not ridiculous damage. As long as we don't get a critical hit, of course. Okay, that's perfect, as he's going to go for the Punishment. I resist all of your attacks. And that, yeah, that does absolutely nothing. Oh no, Rough Skin! Rough Skin! Rough Skin. I don't like that. Why did I not think of that? Why did I not think of that? We need to go into... I guess Mike, because at least we resist the fire type attacks. Would have been great if we got a special attack drop for the Fire Blast, but that did not happen. Crap. Rough Skin is an issue, so we can't let Toad come out on this thing. He goes for the Fire Blast. That's not going to do much. Yeah, that didn't do much at all. So he's in a perfect range now, and we need to capture him quickly because all of his attacks that we've seen only have 5 PP, and then he can start struggling. And that is not... I'm not about that life. I'm not about the struggling life. So let's throw an Ultra Ball. He's in perfect range. As 1. No. Okay. This could be... Oh, he's paralyzed and unable to move. That's the first time. After all those turns, I was just thinking about that. I kind of forgot that he hasn't been fully parried. We kind of need some more of those to give us some more chances to capture you. He's going to break right out of that and go for the Sacred Fire, which, again, beautiful animation. It kind of does okay damage. I think once we get low with Mike, I'm just going to heal up, honestly, because I don't want to really bring anything else in. Everything else just dies. Not even close. Not even close. He goes for the Punishment. We can take that. Oh, that kind of did a lot because it's a crit. We can take one more hit, though. So I'll throw another Ultra Ball. What else do you have? Do you have Recovery? Do you have Roost or something? There's one? Nah. Okay, he's just going to go for the punishment again. So we need to heal up here, because I'm pretty sure we died to another hit. So let's pull out our, I guess, Hyper Potion, since we have 16 of those. I may need to buy some more of those, but since we have all those big nuggets and nuggets from last time, I guess we're going to have to put that to good use. As he just goes for the Sacred Fire, we can take that very easily, and we can't get burned, so that's always good. Let's go back in, get our Pokeballs out. How many Ultra Balls have we thrown? Like 5 or 6 maybe? Hasn't been that many. Hasn't been that many. There's one. Have we gotten past one shake yet? I don't think we have. And he's going to be fully parried. He's only been parried twice through all of these turns. I find that to be a little bit ridiculous. You should be fully parried more than that. It's a 25% chance. There's one. There's two. Nope. Okay, so we got 2 shakes. That's progress, and he's fully parried again. So perfect. Perfect. Thank you, Hacks Gods. Throw another Ultra Ball. We're approaching 10, I think. Having used 10. It's got to be close. And he's just going to come right out of that one. And he's paralyzed and unable to move for a 3rd turn in a row. Okay, well, the Hacks Gods have definitely turned around and are now smiling down on us. Thank you, Based Roman. So we'll throw an Ultra Ball. And there's 1, 2, 3. And he's going to break out on the last possible one. And now he's going for Sunny Day. That's a little bit scary because now the power of his fire moves are going to be increased. So it's like I don't resist them anymore. He doesn't have that much as far as PP is concerned, though. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And he's going to come out again. Oh my gosh, it's so close. So close. That might be his last punishment. It might just be his last punishment. Throw another Ultra Ball. Come on, Ho-Oh. Stay in there. You know you want to stay in there. No, that's not even close. Not even close. Goes for the Sacred Fire. This is going to hurt a little bit more than previous times. Can we take another one of those? I don't know if we can. And I basically have to heal up again here. Yeah, so nothing else really wants to take that. Machamp is not going to like sun-boosted Sacred Fires or Fire Blasts. And he's paralyzed and unable to move. This is dragging on a little bit longer than I had anticipated, but it is a Ho-Oh. Let's throw another Ultra Ball. One of these times, maybe we'll get lucky and get a critical capture like what we did with Deoxys. That would be freaking awesome. We did get really lucky there, though. That whole sequence with Deoxys and Rayquaza, we used a combined like 6 Ultra Balls or something. It was ridiculously lucky. So I can't complain if this takes a little bit longer. There's 1. And he's going to break out again. And he goes for the Sacred Fire. Not sun boosted anymore, so it's not going to do nearly as much. That may have been his last Sacred Fire. Have I said that already? I feel like I said that. Maybe I was talking about punishment. I don't know. He has to have at least one or two more Fire Blasts, too. And he's going to break out of that. He's paralyzed and unable to move. Again, we're getting really lucky with these full paras now. We weren't so much at the beginning, but now we are. And we're not making good use of it because he's just breaking out of every single one. He's going to go for the Fire Blast. He's only used Sunny Day once, so at least we know he has those. And he gets another crit. What is this? What is this nonsense? Throw another Ultra Ball. Come on, we're coming up on like 20 now. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And he's gonna break. No. No. Another Fire Blast. We can take one more of those unless he gets a crit. So I will continue to throw Ultra Balls here. And I think if we heal again, I think he just can't kill me. I think that's what it comes down to. And he's just going to break out immediately. And now he's going to go for the Sunny Day. I don't know if we can take a Fire Blast, to be honest. But I think at this point, we might as well just let it die. Because he's running out of PP. We need every turn that we can get. So I'm not going to waste a turn. I'm just going to keep throwing Ultra Balls and at least force you to kill me. There's one. There's two. And he's going to break out. And he's paralyzed and unable to move again, so we get another free turn. Jeez, we've used so many Ultra Balls. We've used so many. We've used at least 20. And he's going to break out immediately, again. Fully powered, again. This is crazy. This is crazy. Well, at least we know they haven't lowered the catch rate of Ho-Oh. They haven't made it any easier to capture. That is for certain. Or I'm just getting really unlucky. One or the other. He goes for the Sunny Day. It fails. That may be his only move left. So we may just have killed this thing. And that's not good. There's one. There's two. There's three. Yes! Yes, we caught it. Oh my gosh, I think it only had like 2 more Sunny Days. And I think all of its other moves were done. We were going to have to reset and do the whole scanner thing all over again. Oh my gosh, that could have been terrible. That could have been terrible, but we've captured Ho-Oh, the rainbow Pokemon. Ho-Oh's feathers glow in 7 colors depending on the angle at which they are struck by light. These feathers are said to bring happiness to the bearers. This Pokemon is said to live at the foot of a rainbow. Well, it came down to visit the Sea Mauville, and we're going to let him be transferred to Box 1. And we are done here at Sea Mauville now. So the portal doesn't do anything for us. And it just says a mysterious ring is floating in the air, and that is pretty much it. So with Ho-Oh in hand, we are free to leave. And like I said, there are quite a few other legendaries that we're going to be going after in the coming episodes. I think that's all I want to do this time, because that still took, we're at like 17 minutes. So that was at least a 10-minute battle. I just want to go to a Pokemon Center. I don't think it really matters which one. We'll go to Dewford Town, because why not? It's right here. We definitely need to heal up, and I want to get a nice look at our Ho-Oh, because why not? Why not? We also have to do the whole thing with the Reggies, too, and that's a little bit complicated, but I want to do that, because I just do. I want to see what it looks like now, because I remember doing it so many times in the original games. And now that the graphics are so improved and the scenery and everything is just so beautiful, I just want to see what they do with it. So, let's take a look in our box. There's Abby just chilling here. And... nope, go up. The beautiful Ho-Oh with Sunny Day Fire Blast, Sacred Fire, and Punishment. And it comes with a Sacred Ash, of course, because it's a Ho-Oh, and they always do, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, that's pretty cool. It's a beautiful thing. Hopefully its IVs are good, because I would like to use it in like an Uber battle, possibly. It's a quirky nature, because I let off with Arc, and Synchronize is a thing. That's why like all of my Pokemon are quirky, just about. Like more than half my team is quirky, just because of the fact that I have that Gardevoir. So that is going to be it for this time. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, please make sure you are leaving a like, rating, or a comment, or whatever you would like to do, of course. And I will see you all next time. But until then, game on.